She heard about it in the local station and wanted to make sure we were all right.
I see.
Well, I have something in the oven. My goodness, that's a wonderful costume.
Senadora's here again. Right, I thought I would, with this little storyboarding tutorial I'm trying to put together here as best as I possibly can, I thought what I would try and do is start from the very bare bones. We've rigged our mesh using the MHX rig, which worked very nicely for the robot, but we want to make the robot walk, and there are certain things you need. Now this might be very boring for a lot of you, or all 5 of you that watch my videos, but the first thing we need to do is go to Blender Tools. Now Blender Tools comes down with the Make Human program when you download it, and you've got these things here. You've got import runtime. This is important to put into your Blender. Add-ons, because this imports the MHX2 in to Blender itself. Without this you won't get MHX2 into Blender. We got Make Clothes, which there's a very good video by a lady called V Scorpion C that covers how to do this. Make Target, again, it's the same lady, and Make Walk. Now it's Make Walk that we're interested in here. I'm not interested in Make Clothes at the moment, or Make Target, because I bring in some of the clothes from Make Human, because I'm looking more for speed as a video creator on YouTube. But Make Walk, I wish to make my animation walk. So this little tutorial here is about how to use Make Walk and set up your scenes with your assets. All these blank pages here, side table, even though they're blank, they still contain data, and this means it's your script, your Python script on how the lips move. I'm not going to go through this because you can change the oohs and the f's and the e's by these numbers here, and you can alter these numbers, but you've got to be careful with this, because if you make one small mistake with any of the quotes or the commas in the wrong place, you'll find that your VisMe box keeps disappearing. So you've got to be very careful with this. But this tutorial isn't about setting up VisMes. I'm looking at Make Walk. Now to get this into Blender, what you need to do is to right click to open and copy, which I've already done. Open up Blender, go to your file, go to your user preferences, go to your add-ons. You can install from add-on from files. Sometimes this doesn't work, or the other way, which always works, is to go to your hard drive, come to Windows C, press it, go to your program files, double press Blender Foundation, press on Blender 2.79, press on that, press on scripts, right click on add-ons and copy or paste what you've just copied into your add-ons, and with a bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, when we go to our user preferences, it'll come in. Make Walk and it'll come in with an unticked box. Tick the box, and you've got make walk, which provides you with this. Now to get your make walk out, yeah, to get your make walk to walk, what you need to do is to press the rig. You can see all the actions have come up here in the view editor, which is that timeline. It's a timeline. It's frames per second. As you can see, there's a lot of frames per second. Well, I would say with your robot rig, head is clicked. It doesn't matter what part of the rigging you click. And what I'll do is press make walk, and you can notice it says load and retarget, set frame 1, frame 2 50, make walk, scale, limit, auto, rig, blah blah blah. This is all very complex. It's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for complex in this tutorial. We're looking simply how to make that rig with George walk. So we go to load and make target. Now I've got on my desktop, if I go to desktop and I come on down, A, B, C, D, F, I've got female. Now I downloaded these from, I think it's CMU, it's the university. You just look under BVH files, and it's got a whole dump of BVH files you can use, from everything: jumping, walking, playing with a basketball, kicking a football. If you download those into your program, I'll give you some more. These are all MoCap files, BVH file. These can all be used to attach themselves to the skeleton or to the rig that you've already provided, and in theory it'll animate the rig without you having to go through all the tortuous bit by bit movements. You need to do that. We'll do that a little later, because there are certain things that you need to do in conversation that this won't provide, but this will provide you motion, different kinds of motion for what you want your character to do within the scene. So let's go back. And I'm going to go to female, and I've got one here. Walk to stand. I want George to walk up to Tomlinson, stand, and start the conversation. So you double click on that, comes up, you press load and retarget. It's retargeting that or that bone structure into your armature. I'm cancelling because I've already got it done. And press your play button, and you've got a walking animation, which is fantastic. There you go. So
Pardon me.
Of course.
You are Professor Ansel Tomlin.
Yeah.